How to learn English even with ADHD, techniques, apps, and neuroscience-based tips. Welcome to Fluency Hackers, the podcast dedicated to helping you speak English with confidence and ease. Today, we'll explore practical techniques, helpful apps, and memorization strategies to help individuals with ADHD learn English effectively and enjoyably. Learning English can be challenging for people with ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, as difficulties with focus and organisation can disrupt study consistency. However, with the right strategies based on neuroscience and habit creation, it's possible to overcome these barriers and achieve fluency. How does ADHD affect language learning? ADHD can impact learning in several ways. Difficulty focusing. It can be hard to stay attentive during repetitive activities like studying grammar or memorizing vocabulary. Impulsivity. Skipping steps or quickly giving up when challenges arise is common. Procrastination. Difficulty starting tasks can prevent studying from becoming a habit. The good news. Neuroscience shows that the brain has high plasticity, and with the right strategies, you can create routines tailored to ADHD needs. Step by step, how to learn English with ADHD. 1. Create a distraction-free environment. Environments with many visual or auditory stimuli can make it hard to focus. Practical tips. Study in a quiet place with only the necessary materials. Use apps like Focus at Will, which offers music specifically designed to enhance focus. Try the Pomodoro technique, alternating 25 minutes of study with 5-minute breaks. Why does this work? Minimizing distractions helps the brain channel energy into learning. 2. Break study sessions into small chunks. Studying for long periods can be overwhelming for people with ADHD. Breaking content into smaller segments is more effective. How to apply. Dedicate 15 to 20 minutes a day to English instead of trying to study for hours. Divide sessions among different activities like listening, speaking, and vocabulary review. Why does this work? Short sessions align with the brain's attention capacity, making learning more productive. 3. Use interactive apps. Interactivity maintains interest and aids retention. Recommended apps. Duolingo, gamified learning with short lessons. Memrise, teaches vocabulary through interactive videos and spaced repetition. LingQ allows you to learn by reading and listening to real-world content like podcasts and news. Extra tip, set small, realistic goals within the apps to avoid feeling overwhelmed. 4. Study with chunks, language blocks. Learning full expressions instead of isolated words is a practical way to memorize vocabulary. Example, instead of learning just the word busy, study the phrase, I'm busy right now. Create flashcards with useful phrases and review them regularly. Why does this work? Chunks provide context, making vocabulary easier to memorize and use. 5. Stimulate the brain with multimedia. People with ADHD often learn better when using different sensory channels. How to apply. Watch series with English subtitles and repeat phrases to practice pronunciation. Listen to music and podcasts in English while doing simple tasks. Use short YouTube videos with dynamic, quick lessons. Why does this work? Varied stimuli keep interest high and activate different brain areas, reinforcing learning. 6. Use spaced repetition for memorization. Memorizing vocabulary and grammar structures is more effective with scheduled reviews. How to do it. Use apps like Anki to review words at increasing intervals. Organize words into categories like professions, travel, or daily life. Why does this work? Spaced repetition helps consolidate information into long-term memory. 7. Create rewards to motivate progress. Setting rewards for reaching goals can help maintain motivation. Example, after completing a lesson or watching an episode without subtitles, Treat yourself to a relaxing activity like watching a favourite movie or having a special snack. Why does this work? Rewards release dopamine, encouraging the continuation of the habit. Neuroscience tips to enhance learning. 1. Move before studying. Light physical activities before studying help improve focus and attention. Take a 10-minute walk or do some stretching exercises. Scientific basis. Physical exercise increases dopamine and norepinephrine levels, which help regulate attention. 2. Sleep well. Sleep is essential for memory consolidation and emotional regulation. Create a consistent sleep routine, going to bed and waking up at the same time daily. Why does this work? Sleep reorganizes and strengthens neural connections created during learning. Conclusion: ADHD is not a barrier to learning English. With the right strategies and support from technological tools, learning English, even with ADHD, is entirely possible. By tailoring learning to your needs, you can create an efficient routine, stay motivated, and achieve your goals. Thank you for joining us on Fluency Hackers. We'll be back next time with more tips and tricks to help you hack your way to English fluency.